So hello guys, welcome back to Being Molly Jane, where we explore African village life. If you're new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing so that you don't miss on these African village life videos. And if you are a returning subscriber, it is always good to have you here. Now don't leave without giving this video a thumbs up or a like. Don't leave without leaving a sweet comment, and of course it will be nice of you to share this video, and I'll really appreciate that. Now the cook of the day today is Mama Louie. Mama Louie is my sister-in-law. She's married to my younger brother, the brother who follows me in the family, and she's the one cooking us ugali today. Ugali is a Kenyan carbohydrate meal made from maize flour. For those who are not new here, know that. And this is my nephew. This is Louie. Louie, the son of the lady cooking. Now, ugali is usually made from mixing maize flour slowly by slowly with water, or mixing with the boiling water. You mix, you add maize flour, mix, add maize flour, mix, and also as you give some time to the ugali to bond with the fire, of course. This is usually done for about 10 minutes. This is usually done for about 10 minutes. And ugali is one of the foods that we Kenyans love so much, particularly those of us who come from Western Kenya. That is Western, Nyanza and Kisii. We really like enjoying ugali. It's something we can eat at least every day. We must eat once at least every day. Now she's pressing the ugali against the karaya to make sure that any lumps that are in the ugali have been, mashed. In the meantime, the blackest man in Black Africa is here. This is Francis, my step-brother. And the beautiful girl at the corner is Samim, the one going to cook our omena today. When it comes to cooking omena in this family, Samim is the bad A. Nobody beats her. So Mama Louie's ugali is almost ready at this point. As you can see, it is now very heavy. Now when you see her cleaning the cooking stick and also shaping the ugali into a beautiful shape like that, you know the ugali is ready. So she has just served it into a plate and then molded it nicely and covered it, and then gave space for Samim, to now go ahead and cook omena. So she'll start by first sorting the omena and making sure that everything or anything that is unwanted that is in omena has been removed. And like you see, these big omenas are not eaten. We call them fulu. When you find fulu in omena, you remove them. First of all, they smell bad, and also they are very bony. And this nephew of mine enjoys raw omena. I don't know why. He really enjoys raw omena. So Samim is sorting the omena, ensuring that every dirt like stones, pieces of wood, soil, grass, anything that might have come in contact with the omena during the process of drying it is removed. This is dry omena. It has been dried under the sun. You can also eat fresh omena, but the one we were enjoying was fresh was sun-dried. Now Mama Louie is warming some mboga or vegetable, as you have seen, as Samim is washing the tomatoes that she's going to use to cook the omena. She then went ahead and cut the tomatoes. Of course, we can't use them like that. Or you can, people are different. If you can use your tomatoes like that, why not? Hi people. Nice. That is Faith, my stepsister. Sister to the blackest man in Black Africa, the one I've showed you a while ago. Now, Samim has cut her tomatoes nicely like that. Now she's going ahead to prepare her spring onions, or the onions that she's going to use to cook the omena. Here in the village, we commonly use spring onions because they are readily available and also they are cheaper. It is very hard to find bulb or red onions in the village. Now she's heating some sufuria to make sure it is dry before adding the omena. And oh my god, did she just add the omena before washing? Let's all assume we did not see that. In fact, guys, we did not see her do that. The omena were washed. Now she's going ahead to add her oil. This is oil we just bought from the shop. That one is 20 Kenyan shillings, approximately $0.2. No, but I know it is not exactly $0.2 because the dollar is not exactly 100 Kenyan shillings right now, but approximately. Now that she has added oil to the omena, she's going to stir this until the omena is crispily dry, or the omena is crunchy. You can literally feel the crunch when eating it in your teeth or on your teeth. So she's going to do that, and to do that she'll be heating the omena as she stirs and leaving it to cook as she stirs continuously like that. And also notice that she's using very low heat today. She's only using one piece of firewood, and this is to ensure that she's using low heat, because if she uses high heat, this omena will burn before cooking. They will burn and they will become very bitter, and the color will not be desirable. Now she's adding the spring onions now that the omena has already cooked or dried to crispily dry. So she'll continue stirring as she gives it time to cook together with the onions. Remember, while the onions are cooking, the omenas are also continuing to cook, and we are only going to cook these onions until they are dry, or until they are at least cooked, because if you cook them too much also they become very black. They burn and become black and look like flies in food. So we are going to cook that omena until it is golden brown like that, and then she's then going to create some space and add the tomatoes, and then she will cover the tomatoes using the omena. She will cover the tomatoes using the omena, and then she will let the omena or the tomatoes cook. She will let the tomatoes cook in the omena, under the omena, sorry. She will let the tomatoes cook under the omena until they start to release their juices. Once she thinks that the tomatoes have soaked under the omena and have started to get mushy, she'll start to stir the omena. She will start to stir the omena, and you will notice that she's going to be stirring the omena as she mashes the tomatoes like that. She will stir the omena as she mashes the tomatoes so that they continue, to get mushy. I wish you could feel the smell right now. Oh, if you don't like eating omena, you are missing a lot. Omena is very nice and very sweet. Now she has added some salt. She'll continue stirring as at this time the tomatoes have not properly cooked, but they are continuing to cook. So she's adding this. She's stirring the salt, or to mix the salt in the omena to mix properly as the tomatoes and the omena continue to cook together, to mix. And right now the omena is almost ready, or is ready, and she's just about to remove them like that. And it is now time for us to serve and enjoy this food. So my sister Elvie will serve, and she will start by serving Dad, and then the next one will obviously be me. They always say I'm always hungry. So that is Dad's food. She's then going to serve my food like that, and then of course she will serve us with some ugali. Yes, ugali. Before then, I want to taste some omena, and guys, Samim is the badass. She made that omena so nicely, so simply, yet so deliciously. And the trick is on how to know when to add the tomatoes. You should not add the tomatoes when the omena are still raw or not crispily dry, and also you should not add the tomatoes when the omena has completely cooked. Time to serve me with some ugali. The first piece was Dad's. Now this is mine. Yes, this is mine. I can't wait to eat, guys. I cannot wait. Oh, it's time for enjoyment. Time for enjoyment. Guys, after I tasted that omena, I knew I needed to be added more. So thank you guys if you're still watching this video up to this point. Ensure you like, share, subscribe, and don't leave without leaving a sweet comment. Let me go and join my mother in the main house. Bye.